Welcome to day 21. We had a great night's sleep. We have all of our things packed. Hair is done.
Hair is definitely done. Look at that. Woo! Let's get to that point where it's just wake up and it is what it is.
Yeah, I've been trying to do French braids. My mom taught me like the day before I left. I think they're going okay. I'm happy she taught me because it keeps the hair out of my face.
This is the longest I've let my beard go. Yeah. So that's gonna be interesting to see through this journey. I'm gonna let it grow out. Definitely haven't gone longer than this, so.
Yeah. So today we have 0.3 miles to a river crossing. It should be up to our knees, so nothing too bad, but it is a cold morning.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be cold water. Hopefully somehow the sun heats it up pretty quickly for us, but it's still cloudy, so there is no sun.
Right after that crossing, yeah, I think in like 0.5 after that, we go up a nice big mountain. It's gonna, I think 1,500 feet. Yeah. But it's kind of, you know, goes up, flattens out, goes up, flattens out. So I got little breaks in between, probably take little rest breaks. And then a big descent, looks like it's pretty steep all the way down. And then just relatively, you know, pretty flat, but lots of little streams and not too significant, but we got right to Caratunk in 12 miles from here. We'll see, you know, if we can put it in, or maybe 9 miles or something.
Literally 200 feet away from our little campsite, we've stumbled upon this as our road. Not the river crossing yet, just the path. And it's kind of difficult because that does not look sturdy at all, so.
It's sinking. And I wanted to put my sandals on when we get to the river so that we can keep our shoes dry for the mountain.
That's what we wanted.
It's looking like I'm gonna have to switch to my Oh, it's looking like maybe the river's right there.
I think the river crossing is right there, honestly.
So honestly, we should put our sandals on and just trudge through this.
Okay, we put on our sandals, tucked away our socks. Now we're embracing the cold, wet.
Not terrible. The river should be colder, I think. Come on in.
My turn.
Let's go slow on the rocks.
Okay, yeah, it's actually not the worst. Okay, so I just finished that little murky section of the trail. And it looks like you could rock up, but not necessarily, because if you miss something, you would twist an ankle since it's really, really deep in between the rocks in certain sections.
Hey, it's way sketchier in these things. Walking on rocks.
Yeah, his sandals are the worst. They fall off every single time. They trip him unannounced. Since we are out here, I want to appreciate just being in the middle of this whole like river situation. You gotta love it. I'm in this little section here where I have to go under a little bit, and Mike's almost finished.
Feels good. I like it.
Yeah, honestly, the water is so much more warmer than expected. Like, my feet are warm and the rest of my body is cold.
And straight out of the river crossing, just a little stretch, and we are on a road. Perfect place to change our shoes.
We came from over there, and the AT is following this road for a little bit. But look at this lake. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's power lines at the top of that lake. And we're going to be entering where those power lines hit the road. I haven't seen power lines across the lake though, so it's kind of cool.
Some bird up there flying over the lake. Could it be a loon?
Let's see if we can see it.
Could it be a falcon? Or
I think it looks white.
Peregrine falcons. Can't tell. It could be an eagle or something. Too far to see.
Wow, sure is majestic though. Sometimes I wish we had binoculars, and then I remember how heavy they are. So we found the section that we need to enter now to keep going south. This way. Here's another sign for the Kennebec River Ferry. They have these signs every so often to remind us that you cannot cross this river. Extremely dangerous. because there's a dam that releases water unannounced at any time. And there was actually 2 hikers that have drowned here before. So now they have a ferry for free. So it's just really cool that they have these signs everywhere.
Cool little spot here. Little bog or little swamp. Yeah, Anna was up ahead of me because I stopped to write some diary notes. And I was trying to catch up to her and I hear, oh, sound just like that in the woods next to me. I thought she was playing a joke on me.
I wasn't.
And I ran up and found her up ahead, so I don't know what I heard. But yeah, there was definitely some weird growling back there. Didn't see anything. A little freaky.
So we started the ascent already, and we're doing pretty good. We both feel like we have a lot of energy today.
That's my best feeling so far on an ascent. I'm ripping.
We got a creaky tree.
I just took a quick another snack break. Just had some Reese's and put some electrolyte mix in a bottle. You know, winding down just a little bit on this ascent. Still feeling good, but my foot, I noticed in the tent the other night, it was really peeling. We've had some wet feet the last couple days and the skin was kind of really coming off. And then I only had the Injinji liner on for the last couple days, and that stuff kind of, you know, it moves around in the shoe a lot more than the Darn Toughs. They're thicker, the Darn Toughs. So I just took a little break to put my Darn Toughs on because it was feeling a little raw on the skin that I peeled. So, you know, a little note about that is definitely double line the socks. Well, the symbol's showing us we gotta go across this. And that's about an 8 foot to 10 foot drop.
Getting closer to Middle Mountain. And when we look up and we see this looming over our heads, giving us so much shade.
Yeah, you can't tell from the video, but it's actually sticking out like a big awning.
Yeah, it's huge
over
awning.
top of this spot. It would be a cool spot actually to sit here and eat some lunch. But I think we're gonna shoot for the Middle Mountain. See what's up there.
We have arrived to Middle Mountain. The view here is really pretty, but we hear that the view in Pleasant Mountain is going to be even bigger. We stopped here and we had a little lunch break, and I tried the Pro Meal Bar for the first time, and it was really delicious. I'm surprised it doesn't have any more protein. I think it has like 9 grams, but it's really good, so I think I'll keep buying those. And we have arrived to the Pleasant Mountain. Let's see how it looks like.
It is quite pleasant.
The pleasant trees?
Pleasant trees everywhere.
Wow. So yeah.
Check out the cloud shadows out there. Wow. And I think to myself, what a wonderful Maine.
So I was just thinking that if I was to come back to Maine, I'll probably backpack the 100-mile wilderness again with family or friends that are interested. But Pleasant Mountain, Middle Mountain, I don't know if I'll come back here. So this might be a once-in-a-lifetime view. This is the actual peak, but the view was where we were at just before. And here we have a sign that says 6 miles away from the highway we need to get to the town. Really cool. We might be on track to miss the thunderstorms tomorrow. We're going to plan to be 3 miles away from the highway so we could hike in the morning. And then we'll hike starting really early. Seems like it's gonna shower.
Yeah, the rain might start like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. So if we can get up, you know, get on track by 6 maybe. Beat the rain to town.
I am going to check out the logbook for a quick second and write down a little something.
Sweet. I'm gonna show you guys something else, because this is the second big bird we've heard about that's attacking people on the trail. The northern goshawk. Apparently they're defending their nests and coming down, and you know, they can be swooping at you. We also heard something else, I think a grouse. There's a bunch of them in this area. They look more like chickens, but yeah, they'll just come at you out of nowhere, swooping up. A couple people have been cut on the face by them. Haven't seen anything yet, but just interesting. A couple different birds to look out for in this section.
Just came back from using the privy at the shelter, and it's been real muddy. But thank God they have this bridge here for us.
Look at these sturdy things. This is great. Woo!
He's straight up surfing. Just finished filtering up some water when we stumbled upon this cooler. What's in the cooler?
We were thinking maybe some trail magic and trash.
It's definitely trail magic at some point. Yeah. We just didn't get here in time.
Looks like a lot of sodas and stuff, but definitely just emptied our trash into here. There's all kinds of other trash in here, so that's good. We got,
so we're lightened the load.
Yeah, I got rid of a lot. I had a big bulky thing in my bag, so it's cool.
We're happy. Moving along, we have probably 2-something miles left for our tent site of the night. And here's the road. Wow, that makes sense why the cooler was right here. One last crossing for today.
Hoping not to get wet for the day, because our tent is coming up really soon. But so far so good.
Just a small stream with little rocks, so getting wet is a potential, but also getting across dry is also a potential.
We're good.
All right, my turn.